Sec. Yo. I'm gonna send you this SOP as well. Kind of go along with this with me. Once you open that up, go scroll down to you'll see it's like the second page basically.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
Dispositions process SOP.
Mhm.
Um, where do you want me to scroll down to?
Section 3. So we're gonna split this up into two
Section
roles.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be the
Okay.
dispo assistant, which will be you, and dispo manager. So really quick, we're just gonna go over the overarching roles of how we're gonna want this, right? So the dispo assistant, which will be you, you're gonna be in charge of the handoff package from acquisitions. So what is the
Yeah.
handoff package? You're gonna be in charge of creating the comp package, basically, like the package, the dispo sheet that we're gonna send out to investors, basically. Let me see if I could find an example
Yeah.
for you. We should have one somewhere. I'm gonna take a look. Take a look
I want to
here.
know something. Will I be creating these test booth sheets, or I will just like have it and send it to them?
You will also be sending it out. So we're gonna have to get really in
Yeah.
depth with this, and I don't even know what this thing looks. It's
Yeah.
called.
I mean, will I create the sheet, or I will have it ready and just send it?
One second. Let me find an
Like the
example
last
for you.
time when I did it, Jason sent me a sheet like that's
Yeah.
already
So you know what it
finished.
looks like, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I gotta find one though, just to release. Maybe I can find one on Facebook. Let's see. Cause like people sell deals all day long.
Facebook.
Because we're gonna be posting deals on Facebook too. So I'm gonna probably make a new Facebook again because I did it wrong. So we're gonna join every Facebook group. You familiar with Facebook?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
Been
we're
using it
gonna
since 2012.
got it. So we're gonna join every single group of whatever market we're in. So we're in Cleveland and right now, mainly in Ohio, whatever. So
Yeah.
wherever markets we're in or wherever that deal is in, we want to be in every group, right? So this is Youngstown, but forget that for now. Let's just say we're not gonna join every Youngstown one right now. Let's just say it was Cleveland. We would join every single Cleveland group, and we would post that packet in every single group, right? And we're gonna try to not make it look scam or spammy in every group, but if you do it in every single group, it's not gonna be a spam. Then we're gonna have to filter all the incoming messages from there, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Like
very that's
once in
very
every
that's,
group.
that's very easy. Yeah, Facebook, we're gonna just pretty much post on as many groups as we possibly can. We're gonna be, and then that same and then on Go High Level on our system, we're also gonna be texting buyers. We're gonna be texting cash buyers. So we're gonna pull cash buyers list, which is on PropStream. So let's just say this deal's in Youngstown. Um, we only want residential buyers. So we want cash buyers for single family houses, right? Walid,
Yeah, yeah. Watching.
1 second. I'm still sick, so I'm trying my best. um, yeah. So we're gonna put cash buyers only, and we're only doing single family houses. In this case, sometimes if we really had to, we could adjust it by bedroom, because like, this house is a 3 bed, so we want to only really look for people who are buying 3 beds. But generally, I would just leave that alone for now. We don't have to filter it off too much. Keep scrolling. MLS status date. Now this is important. Now we only want to see people who bought a house in the last, preferably I would say year starting, and then we could go back more if we need to. We want to see the most recent active buyers, right? So let's just say we go
Yeah.
back like a little more than a year. We go back, a year and a year and a month. So now we're only gonna see 288 properties now. I think it says, yeah. Excuse me. feeling nauseous. Um, this is pre-foreclosure. We don't have to mess with that. Vacant. Um, you could leave these alone. Years of ownership. You could leave that alone. You could put select all. We don't really. It could be, we don't have to. Individual. Usually, it's not an investor, so it cuts it down. You see, if we want to be
Yeah.
more specific, you know what I mean?
Individual is someone who is living like he's buying like a house
Well, yeah, individual would just
to
be like,
live in.
yeah, it would just be like a mom and dad trying to buy a house, like a family. Corporate,
Yeah.
mixed, trust, it's like an investor, it's a business, you know? That's usually what we work with. And honestly,
Yeah.
most times they're usually out of state. See? Let's see. Half of them are out of half of them are not even there, you know? So if you take out local,
Yeah.
it cuts the list in half. So half of them are local, half of them are not. Okay, good to know. There's outside investors and there's local investors. Boom, numbers of property owned. Now this is where it gets interesting. Usually people who own less than 5 properties, uh typically not somebody who, now it's not always the case, but typically they're not gonna be somebody we're selling to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I
If they
understand.
haven't invested and bought more than five, we most likely don't want to work with them. At least
Yeah.
five. Do we have to do that? No, we don't have to. You could do two or three. See, 3 years, it gets smaller and smaller, right? Two seems like a good
Yeah.
filter, because there's not that many people already. At least two properties. We want somebody who at least two, so that they have some experience in investing. We could maybe even this might be we don't mind talking to new investors either, right? We could
Yeah.
sell a deal to new
Understand.
investors. So boom. So now this one deal we had in Hazel Youngstown, we only pulled 134 properties, right?
Yeah.
134 properties. We're going to select all. We're going to save it, create new. We're gonna name it Hazeltine's Youngstown, Ohio zip code. You don't have to put the zip code. Youngstown. You can put Youngstown, Ohio. Buyers list. 1 year. Name it. Just name the list.
Yeah.
Uh, so you save it,
Mhm.
and then from there we're gonna go get that list. It's very easy in this. It should be. Let's see. Skip tracing. My properties. There we go. So like those of you down here, Hazeltine buyers list. Boom.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Where did you find it again?
My properties.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
come to the left here, you go to my properties, and
Yeah.
then
Got it.
it'll say down here, and then you just select all, and you export the list.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. So now we're gonna have to skip trace this list. Wait, what did I do? Bro.
I think that's something different.
Yeah, I think I did something different too.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You did all saved properties.
Whoops. Accident.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, don't do that. Okay, so now you're gonna have boom.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna
Well,
have a list of
34.
134 people who we could potentially sell this deal to. Mind you, this is just one thing we're doing. This is after we blast it on every group on Facebook, right? So there's a lot of marketing. There's a lot of marketing we're gonna have to do here. So now what we're gonna have to do here is, 1 second. We're gonna have to skip trace this list. So maybe I'm thinking maybe we can try it. Maybe Jason can create something to ease this a little better. We haven't discussed this part yet. So this is I'm kind of just winging this part. So this is how like we would skip trace this list. Maybe there's an easier way. I'm not sure, but this is how I would do it.
Yeah.
We log into Deal
What's
Machine.
that website?
It's just a Deal Machine. It's basically like PropStream. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
It's just we use it. We use Deal Machine's data because they have really good data. We use their data to skip trace, and we have a. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. But yeah. Okay, well, forget that for now. So we're gonna skip trace this list now, right? And once you get all the phone numbers and everything, right? What we're gonna do is we're going to start an SMS blast. So we're gonna have to I'm not sure if you has Jason showed you how to start these campaigns.
No.
So we're gonna have to so now this is something we're gonna have to develop now. We're gonna have to figure out how to get you plugged in to where you can start
Yeah,
s- get the
like now,
data and
now we
text them.
created a list, and
Hmm.
now I have to add it
Yeah, add it
to
to a
go high
thing,
level.
add it to Go High Level, and send out a text campaign. Now from that text campaign, now whoever responds, it's gonna be just like it's gonna be in here. You know what I mean?
And prospect buyers,
Yeah,
I
and
mean.
it's gonna that's basically what it's gonna be. So we're gonna have to do that for every deal. So we're gonna have to create a good system for you to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, good to know. So next, yeah. So we're gonna do Facebook promos and SMS, right? Um,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a portal, maybe a deal portal link, where it's a link you're gonna submit to every buyer where they can view the deal, right? So we're gonna create a
Yeah.
link for every deal that they can just click it and view the deal, right? And anybody that
Yeah.
you're gonna grade these buyers, right, from A, B, and C to D, like how their interest level is, right? And
Yeah.
you can see that here in the if you scroll down more on the dispo sheet I sent you, scroll down to section 6.
Yeah. A, B,
Yeah.
C.
So we're gonna this is how you're gonna kind of mark them like this in the notes, right? Or if you can, we're gonna change the stages also so you can grade them A, B, and C.
Yeah.
So we're gonna that's how we're gonna grade them, right?
Yeah.
Um, skip that part. Skip that part. Okay, skip that part. Yeah. So we're just gonna basically and anybody you mark A essentially, anybody that you deem is very interested, basically I'll directly call them. I will call them and keep them like a warm interaction, build the relationship, do the warm outreach. You know what I'm saying? Keep in touch with them every week
Yeah.
or whatever. I'll nurture that relationship. So basically, once everybody comes in, prospects, you're gonna filter them into hot, warm or cold, and then from there, I take over. That's pretty much and then after that, I'll show you how to. So once we start getting buyers into like the interested stage, I'll start showing. You can keep scrolling down onto you'll see day 5 where it says like assistant text magic question number 1. All it is really like you're gonna text them, hey, um, basically like, hey, we we have like, what are, if we do have offers coming in or not, like you let them know, hey, we have till 12 o'clock or whatever, um, till sorry, I'm getting a little confused because I'm reading too much here. You're basically gonna be communicating with like whoever we're consistently dealing with. Put it that way. So it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Like when a deal comes in, you clean the list. You find the buyer's list, clean it. Send blast out the packages, right? That's probably day 1, and then from there you're gonna nurture all the text messages that comes in, and then you assign them accordingly, A, B, and C. From A, B, and C, I'll nurture those relationships and start getting these buyers actually to the deal and start arranging these showings and stuff like that. And then from there, you'll just do follow ups. Hey, are you gonna make it out to the? And I'm gonna task you like we're gonna have these tasks like we're gonna have a showing at 1 o'clock, right? So we have to make sure we text all our buyers 2 hours before. Hey, um, just checking in if you're gonna be there, make it out there to meet up our contractor or photographers or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So we just basically be following up on them. It's basically nurturing our CRM. Very simple. I don't think it's anything complicated. It's mainly just follow ups, right? Besides blasting out the deal on Facebook, that's mainly copy and paste. It's pretty easy, right? So the
Yeah.
Facebook
Got it.
is copy and paste. That might just take you like a little bit just to open up every group and copy and paste the link and our whatever text we want to put, like, hey, investors, or hey, we have a deal in this area. You're just gonna copy and paste that message in every chat, right? That's easy. Shouldn't take you that long. Now, pulling the
Yeah.
list, I showed you, it's pretty quick. That doesn't even take 20 minutes. To pull a list, it takes maybe 5 minutes. To pull a list of 100 people, and once you get the list, we're gonna plug it into to Go High Level, start sending out the text campaigns, and then we're gonna start nurturing those leads. When we start nurturing those leads, we're gonna start assigning them. After we start assigning those leads, I will start calling them and start assigning buyers. From there, we're gonna start following up with them, making sure they make it out to the house and all that. Make sure we get offers from all interested buyers. We make sure every buyer we spoke to that was interested, we have an offer from, and that's it. We award the contract on the last day, which will be on Friday at 12 o'clock or Thursday at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Whatever day we decide will be the cutoff day. We'll take all offers from everybody who's interested and be like, hey, all offers were due in 2 hours, and we'll kind of create like a bidding war, or that's kind of the hope, right? So
Yeah, I mean, like we will start a campaign for like 5 days, like,
yeah, it'll be
and
this
then
this whole thing will be
after
like
that we
5 day
will,
process pretty much. After that, they're
yeah,
gonna
then
they're gonna
then we
like
will
submit offers. Yeah,
move on to another property.
pretty much. I mean, we're gonna be doing multiple properties simultaneously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is gonna be happening all simultaneously. But yeah, pretty much every deal has a 5 step process. Look at it that way. Every single deal is
Yeah.
its own thing, and we don't want it to drag on for like 2 3 weeks. Reason being, like, we're gonna be stuck on one deal, so we need to maximize the first 7 to 10 days of the deal because that's the highest chance of selling it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
whenever a deal comes in, we want to try our best to pull the list, text, send the blast, get the responses out, call everybody, and gather the interest, get the offers. You know what I'm saying? So basically,
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, it's pretty simple, and there is a little more to go over, like how to create the packets, um, the text we're gonna use to post in these chats. Like, it's a lot, right? We're gonna have to be building this from now. But if you know once we build this out, we're gonna have a big list of buyers, and I want you to we're gonna create an Excel sheet where we're gonna keep track of all the buyers and like where they're buying in their buy box, and I want you to keep track of that.
Yeah, like we keep them on the side even if they are not buying the one
Yeah, we
property.
keep track of everybody. Like we'll keep a
Yeah.
spreadsheet, like their interest level. Like, we'll create like the interest level, where they're buying, and that way we have a forever buy box. Like, we're gonna be creating our own buy box,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah. Like
our own
we're trying
list.
to like create a manual
Yeah,
pipeline.
yeah, basically, like our own black book, our own book of buyers. So if we start that
Yeah, I got it.
now, at the end of the year, we're gonna have thousands of people in there. You know what I'm saying? Now we can text blast our own list of buyers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't, at a certain point, we're not gonna have to pull any new data because we're gonna have all the buyers in our system. That's kind of the idea. We have to keep finding and uncovering all the new buyers, get them in our system, and nurture them over time. So
Yeah.
pretty much that. And then, so there's a lot more we do have to build out. But as you can see, we're in the very beginning phase. And there's a lot of potential um, for us to still build this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. I kind of want to take a break. I have to use the bathroom and stuff. We've been going at this for like 4 hours now. If you want to go meet up, if you join up with Jason real quick, and we could swap back in there for a little bit, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah, all right. Can you move me to their
Yeah, I'm gonna
channel?
I'm gonna move
Because
you in
we
there.
can.
I'm gonna be right back
Yeah.
too.
From contacts. Yo,
Yo, I have to I'm gonna use the bathroom and be right back for like 20 minutes. I just told Waleed we pretty much went over a good bit. There's a lot more we have to go over, but I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. He told me to, I'm just dragged him in here with you real quick. I'm not sure what you have him. What else you want him to do today?
probably gonna end up showing them the new process for underwriting, so you can start working on it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, first once we get all this taken care of uploading the list, then if Waleed still has time, well then I'll end up showing them today.
Yeah, all right. So now I should wait for you to finish whatever you're doing. Then you will show me the the underwriting
Yeah,
process, right?
I'll end up sending it over to you so you could take a look at it while we.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, we're almost done though.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
So from contacts, you import over here. They split into 5. 20% chance for each one. Each user gets assigned a number. For now, Mia is Shakran, Lucy's Waleed, and then we'll have one of the agents. So we have ClearPath agent. These are all ClearPath because they're duplicates, but this would be Mia agent that I created, um, which doesn't even make sense anymore because this one's Emily. You know what? I'll just throw Mia in here until we can get that sorted, and then Emily will be Shukran, and then this will be it could be one of us unless I'm missing something. Like, you know what I mean? Because I can't create another user. So who should I give this to?
Um, you could use my
Because I could also use ClearPath keys. I don't know if you're using that for something.
ClearPath keys. I think that's the main one, isn't it? Let's see.
Settings, my stuff. TC ClearPath keys .site.
Yeah, you could use that one.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me check one more time. So this one is Waleed. This is ClearPath agent. These are both agents. So wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, I never changed this. Okay, this should be Mia because I didn't save it. That's why. This should be Waleed. We'll change this to Shukran. This will be agent, and this will be keys. All right, keys, agent, Shukran, Waleed, Mia agent. Okay, so it's all unique, right? So basically, they get assigned their own number, and then basically, they'll remove tags, add these tags. It's just like a regular thing, and then they'll go to the auto tag wherever stage they belong in, and then it'll just text them, and that's it.
And then how long
So
does it? What's the drip count? And then how long does it go for?
I guess that's what we need to figure out. So let's go here.
Let's say if we want to be sending out like 1,000 messages per day.
What is? I have 5 numbers. User and between what times?
Let's do 10 a.m. 10, 11, 12, 1. It would be a span of it would be during the times that Shakran is working. So just do 10 to 2.
So 200 per. Total duration is 4 hours. 200 per.
one.
So this would be the
what?
drip. 1 point. What's 7575? 60.
Really? That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's hold on.
60 messages.
Divided by 5 equals it's 200 messages per user.
Oh, per user.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
Yep. So that's pretty
Now, the
good
only
for that's pretty good for what do you call it? For spam rates.
think so?
I think so. How many were we texting last time?
Yeah, that was a lot.
I think it was no, actually I don't think it's pretty good. It's almost there cuz I think if it was 100 messages it'd be like perfect.
Now, the only thing that I'm thinking about is the follow-up messages.
Yeah, we'll have to go through the snippets. I guess let's do the drip first. Let's go one by one. That way I don't have to come back to this.
Yeah.
So it's between 10 and 2. So Monday to Friday. So it's not a default number. So it's whatever number they contain, right? Let me see if that's saved. It didn't give me a save option. 10 to 2. Okay. So it's gonna be one message. So let me ask it because I can't do actually I can't do seconds, can I? No, I can only do minutes. And what did it give me for a time? 75 seconds. Much is seconds and decimals for minutes. I can't use seconds in level system. $1.75. I wonder if I can paste over shit. I doubt I can. I can't. God, it's so laggy. Jesus Christ.
What, go high level?
This this automation I have.
Oh,
I'll do the rest later. I'm just gonna do the top row. Copy action. Paste. My gosh, Jesus.
yeah, finish the API dashboard.
Yo, Jason.
Yep.
Yeah, I have the sheet now. Will you be showing me how to use it, or?
Not yet. Give me a little bit. I just wanted to send it over to you.
All right, no worries. Just mention me when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, cool. Um, so the idea is they get their own number, right?
Mhm.
Somebody comes in, the contact gets cleaned up. They get follow Mia, follow Lucy. It's whatever they're connected to.
Right.
And then I'll update them to that pipeline. So this is Mia, this is Ash, this is Lucy. It'll be 200 messages a day. They'll get this message. Hey, 123 Main Street, Mia here. Any thoughts of letting go of 123 Main Street? If not, say no and I'll stop reaching out. These are generally the same. Um, we can change these. That's why the snippets are there. Um, and let's see. Do you want to go through the snippets or?
Are they like just general snippets?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Let me just show you. So it waits 3 days, message, 3 days, 3 days. So it goes initial, waits
Right.
3 days,
Uh,
second follow up, third follow up. So the third follow up, it'll now wait 30 days. Um, then it'll message them again. Ooh, this is wrong. This should be 3 days. So good thing we checked. 3 days. So I'll fix that. It's just better if I just don't do that right now. That way we can get this going. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, and then after those 3 days, it'll be the sixth follow up. It's 5, but it's 6 because of the initial. And then it'll wait 30 days, and then it'll remove all tags, and then put them in the automation complete tag or stage, and
okay.
then we could do whatever with it.
Cool.
So I guess the only thing we need to figure out, well, I need to fix the 30-day thing. We need to figure out snippets if you want to go through that.
Uh-huh.
And then we need to apply those numbers to those contexts.
Okay.
That's all we have to do, and then we can start using it.
Cool. For the snippets, I mean, if they're just like general snippets, I think they should be okay.
Okay. Snippets, folders. So if you go to folders, these are the snippets. They're from 6 to 10. So if you go into this one, this is the first one we saw. They all have this part, which is our opt-out message. Hey, just follow up in case you missed my last message about 123 Main Street. Have you thought about letting it go? Hey, I reached out a couple times about 123 Main Street. Have you thought about getting an offer on it? An offer is a good word, right? It's okay to use.
Off.
I'm pretty sure
Off.
we have that. We have that in our snippet that
Really?
Shakran's gonna send out. Yeah,
Oh.
the 1 to 10.
Um. Let's ask ChatGPT, or are we able to?
I mean, I can edit it right now. We're unsure.
I just don't know like what other word we could use instead of offer.
Have you thought about? I mean, I always say letting go. Have you thought about getting another word for offer? Option duty. I would just say letting go. Have you thought about? Have you thought about letting go? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Hey, checking in to see where things stand. If you're still weighing options for 123 Main Street, I'd be happy to chat. Hey, that property's been on my mind again. Are you open to letting go 123 Main Street? And then last one is, hey, would you like me to keep reaching out? I'd like to know if you thought about letting go 123 Main Street. Okay, cool. So you're okay with those. Um, now we need to apply numbers to them. My stuff. All right. So how are we doing this? And I guess if we're applying numbers, is it not gonna fuck up with your con or no?
No, because her account shouldn't be assigned to her account shouldn't be assigned to a number.
So
So-
how do we assign a number to that contact, to that user? It's kind of like the whole point, right?
Like the seller's contact? Wouldn't they
No.
what
No. So like when a contact comes through here, they
right?
go through Emily,
Uh-huh.
ClearPath agent.
uh-huh.
ClearPath agent has a number already assigned to them, meaning once they get a text, they're texting through this number.
Right. When they end up responding to that number, so Shukran doesn't have an assigned number. So when she ends up messaging back to them, it will message back, it will automatically assign to the number that they responded. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So that being said, she still needs don't we need a number assigned to do this automation?
Oh, for each okay, I know what you mean now. So for
Yeah.
each user that is gonna be sending out the number, that's what you mean.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. We have numbers, right?
Well, I need to assign them. So I guess let's do Waleed.
Yeah. Go to roles and permissions, and then
I don't think it's here.
account settings.
I think it's the third one.
Oh yeah. Like phone number. Um.
The thing is, pretend this account is Shakran, right? If I
Right.
assign Ohio, does that mean every time she replies to a number, she has to remember to change it
Oh,
or no?
no, you can't use Shukran's account.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We'll use somebody
Waleed,
else's account.
yeah, Waleed is not actually. Yeah, Waleed is going to be sending messages too. So we need to create two separate ones
Fuck.
because
Okay.
Waleed is going to be part of TC now. So we would have to make another account. Which I have. You could use my email for it. I have like multiple emails.
Which one didn't I get to do?
Yeah, I would rather just keep Shukran's and Waleed's separate.
Agent. All right, what email?
It's gonna be
You want to send it to me?
who the fuck keeps sending a message?
Mhm.
Oh, it's fucking Mike. Oh shit.
What?
Bro, this fool gave us the whole complete Dispo process.
What do you mean?
You know who Tony Montana is?
No.
He's Eric
Oh, the
Klein's
30K dude?
no, he's Eric Klein's partner.
Oh, okay.
He uh he does the Dispo side for Eric Klein.
And we got his process?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll end up sending it over to you.
What? So you just have one email, right?
I have another one if you need one.
Yeah, we're gonna need it if you want to send it over.
Yeah. Maybe, see.
What's cool? It looks like we don't even have to verify the emails.
Oh?
No.
Oh yeah, because they're not gonna sign into them, huh?
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
technically, we could just make unlimited, and we don't even have to. They don't even have to be real emails. Wait, do we even need real emails? Hold on. Right next.
Being Realty Homes one.
Wait, do I need a real email? Hold on. Agent one. Poop agent 120. Poop agent 120 gmail.com. Next. Next. Wait, do I just do it this way?
I mean, if you're able to. I mean, what's
Can this agent text? Hold on. Conversations. Direct message. Jason. Test. Jason tests. From. Wait, how do I do this? Can't you view it as that agent or whatever? Wait, does it matter? Wait, hold on. I can't think of what I'm doing. I mean, I never have to sign into these fuckers. So what am I even thinking about? Like, do we just assign a number and that's it?
yeah.
Okay. That's the first thing we do. We assign a number. Okay. Phone. I forgot how to assign numbers, to be honest. Which one was free again? Do you remember? Oh, wait. My staff. Phone. Lucy. But I don't think there's a point to what I'm doing right here. Jason. Actually, you know what? I know how to test it. Okay, cool. Okay, ready? Automation. Create a workflow. Assign to agent one. Go the fuck away, Jesus Christ. All right. One. So this is gonna SMS or not? Is it SMS? What's? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Initial. Mia. Save.
Red heart, rain, red heart, FaceTime video.
Give me a second, I'll be back.
Okay. Conversations. Tags. Six one four eight 614-683. 6148. Wait, hold on. 614-683. 683. Okay. Phone. Six eight three.
All right, I'm back.
All right, it worked.
I got a message.
Yeah. You got it from 683?
Yeah. Hey, Jason, Tess, Mia here. Any thoughts of letting go of undefined?
Cool.
Thoughts? Hell yeah.
Let me look at the message. Hold on. Any thoughts of letting go of undefined? Why is it undefined?
I'm
Oh, because
so curious. I'm so
why is it not
curious.
empty? Why is it not
What?
empty? Why is it undefined? We're not gonna. Did they change how that
Uh,
works? It used to
I
be
don't
empty,
know.
right?
Yeah, it used to be empty.
I wonder if it has to do with. Let me just make sure everything looks correctly. SMS, first name, contact first name, right? That's the one, or contact address one, right?
Yeah, that's one.
'Cause I remember I did user, and that's what fucks it up when you get it wrong. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is say fuck all that and just create fake users, like how they said.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's so cool. What the fuck?
I didn't know that.
That is so cool. And I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have them sit in the user file. All organized. That way we can even duplicate it if we want to, and then have 10 users if we want. Uh, let's delete this. Leave me behind. Let me clean this up, and then I'll do the users, and then we can start texting. The annoying part is how slow this is. Because I duplicated the 30 days, not realizing that I did that. Every note. Uh-oh.
Fire. Now, what I gotta do is.
Two, four, six, eight. Who do we appreciate? copy action. What? Just gonna nearly do it. Am I stupid? Wait, this should be 30 days. Whoops.
I only have 5 more agent modes to use. Yo. And my shit just got renewed like 6 days ago.
Damn. Well, I have 30 if you want to use mine. You want me to start using them?
I'll let you know if I ever need to use them.
Yeah.
Bro, yesterday I was stressing out so much. I was like, dude, like is it me or like I'm just fucking slow or like it's really a lot of things that I have to do. It's like
There's
I feel like
always a lot of things to do.
yeah.
Dude, that's a
And then
lot.
I'm trying to do a better job with organizing everything too.
Mm.
And so like I wanted so that way like if we do audit stuff and like they're able to have their own SOPs, like I literally just have everything organized and I could add on top of it and I know what's missing and what needs to be worked on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a trait that I learned from you because before like I feel like I'm still not as organized as I should be, but I'm trying organized.
I think you're doing great.
Thanks, man.
I think you're doing a great job. I got a question. This
3.
y'all,
I mean,
you
you gotta
ever you
remember,
ever
we gotta
call
do this
you
one
ever
day at a
called this
time.
lady before,
One
David?
step at a time.
Yeah.
And also, you gotta remember that you
My mic was
work a
muted.
full-time job.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're doing a great job, Jason.
What the fuck? When did Anthony join in here?
I've been in
He's
here.
been in here.
I did not know you were in here.
I was muted. I didn't realize. This lady Karen. Any of y'all talked to her before? Karen Sue Sourwin. She got like 50K in
Definitely don't
taxes
remember.
apparently.
50K? You said
Yep.
50K?
Yep.
Where at?
Toledo. Waleed said
You should
very
ask.
few comps, no ARV, bad area. But then,
Yeah, so those would be like either an ovation or like a landlord.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
So we
don't think
could
it's a bad area. I don't see why he said that. I think that was a little bit of a drag. It's not a bad area. and this
What
house
do you
and
see?
the, hmm
What do you see?
um damn, she owes a lot on that house. Wow. She has about a 6K, 6.6K loan on it. What did I see? I mean, there's definitely comps nearby. Not, I mean, not really nearby, but she just needs this thing sold. Maybe we should like link her with a realtor or something. I mean, she wants like 47,000, but like there's not a lot of solds here, I guess, in the year. Multifamily. Hmm.
This all depends. Like, there's other like things that I would want to look into as far as when it comes to like back taxes and and seeing if like the city or county allows payments on those taxes, and then kind of doing like creative finance.
Yeah, because I feel like a 50K bill, like, okay, nobody's paying that. You know what I mean? Like the seller's not paying that. You know what I mean?
Seller's
So
not paying that. The landlord is not gonna pay that either. Like, it has to make sense
right.
for the landlord to pay that. Like,
Mhm.
basically, like the owner doesn't get shit.
Mhm.
Like the only way I see it where it could possibly get structured is like the owner like maybe gets like a very low down payment. No, because that wouldn't even work. It's like literally just taking over the 50K and just paying it off over time. So like it would have to make sense where let's say the rent goes for like 1,200 for the property, right? Let's assume that the county is able to install payments on those back taxes. And the payments on those taxes is not a lot. Like it,
Mhm.
it ends up penciling
The
for a
deal.
landlord. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that makes
pencils
sense.
for the deal. Or it's like it's active cash flow.
What's the? Let me call this.
So that's the only way I see it for like those deals to work, and which way like it's very lucrative, but I think it's possible. And the one to really ask about that is Mike, because I feel like Mike would know. I don't know why I call him Mike. So,
What's his name? Money Mike.
Is his last name Hawk?
all right, that was my intrusive thought. Sorry. Let me know when
Please leave your message for
right now, Anthony,
Karen.
once we're done, I'm gonna show Waleed the new underwriting process. And it'll
Mhm.
be good for all of us to be in here.
Mhm.
So that way you guys could
Mhm.
see kind of the way that I underwrite the properties, and basically to make it really easy. Kind of.
Okay.
I think it's easy. Like of how to fill the sheet and like get all the comps that you need pretty quickly. I think so. I haven't underwrote for a while, but when I was doing it, like pretty easy. You could Anthony really quick
Mhm. Mhm.
pull up rent cast and you're able to plug in that address and like how many beds and bath and square footage it has,
Uh-huh.
and it'll give you the average market rent based off of like comps and like around the area that are similar to yours, which it's renting for.
Rentcast.
Yeah.
Bet.
I'm so curious of like how this like if we do this for like multiple cities, like I'm curious how the data is gonna be. Like how many leads that we get. And then also how much volume we could do based off of this. That's another thing I need to do today. I'm gonna pull all government data for all the markets that we're in. Are Anthony, are you cool with pretty much Cleveland, Dayton, Cincinnati, or Ohio? Um, so I'm thinking of like two easy not easy, but like two easy markets where it's below 200 average home price, which is Cleveland and Dayton, but there is motivation in those two markets. And then a little bit more of a saturated market, so Cincinnati, but the average home price there is a lot higher. You, are you cool with those?
I'm cool with those markets.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
For
I do
Michigan,
know. Hmm. Hmm.
for Michigan, it's gonna be Detroit,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna add in Indiana. So we're gonna do Indianapolis and Fort Wayne.
Fort
And
Wayne.
if there's like if yeah, Fort Wayne because it's a military base.
Where's that?
That's in Indiana.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So we could do like other like depending on how much data there is.
I told you about
Like
that one.
yes, that's how I got it because of David. So we could do those two, and then if I mean maybe if there's like any other like smaller cities that are good. But my main focus that I want moving
We
forward
should do
is
Augusta, Georgia.
should I?
That's another military base.
Okay.
Fort Gordon.
The thing with this is that like you're able to
Bless you.
like you're able to go into like all these other pockets, but with like just niche data, like just very specific data.
Bless you.
So like for example, like this data that we're putting in is Cleveland, and it's like they're gonna get sent an initial text message, and then within 3 days they're gonna send another one, another 3 days they're gonna be a follow up message. Is it a 2 week cadence, David? It's getting hit 6 times, and then it's a 30-day follow up.
Well, it's 3, 6, 9, so almost 2 weeks, and then 30 days, and then another 9.
Okay.
So a week and a half.
It's 3, 6.
First-
Okay. Okay, I get it. So yeah, so we're able to do that, and then do the same thing for government list, and then same thing for virtual driving for dollars, or just one city, and then we continue the same process again with another city, same process with another city, and then we keep rotating it. So like I'm already creating it where like I'm able to literally track every single file. Like when did I pull that data? And then like we'll end up cycling it back. We'll end up coming back to it. But like every time it's like we're hitting like just specific data. I think we'll see what happens. We'll see if we're like spreading ourselves too thin or we're going in the right routes.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm adding the users now. I'm gonna name these.
Because I mean, people like, bro, people do nationwide, like, or even people do nationwide pre-foreclosures. It's like it's literally specific, like targeted lists. So,
Rolls. I think this matters, but I'll still do this.
Yo, so did I tell you I plugged in my phone to my I didn't know you were able to do this, but I have a Windows laptop and
Yeah, you could plug it into your laptop.
yeah. And so because before I would take forever to message my girlfriend. Like I would just forget about it because I wouldn't use my phone a lot. And so like I'll take so long to reply back and she would get upset with me. And I'm like, damn, I feel so bad. Like I don't do it on purpose, but I just forget to message her back. And so now I just have like a separate like tab because whenever she messaged me, I could just message her back.
Oh, that's cool. So funny.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, fuck, I need to get a MacBook because I literally need that. I just found out that you could do it here.
Can you go ahead and can you go to phones and figure out what numbers we're assigning to these 5 people and rename them according to that?
Yeah, let me see.
So I'll give you the names. Follow up.
Do we have 5 phone numbers or we need to buy more?
I don't know. That's for you to determine.
Oh, okay.
So we
I
have
see you. 1, 2, 3,
yeah. Let's see.
4. I think we will have to buy one more.
Only okay. Those are the names.
All right, let's see.
And then just call them follow up and then their name. And then that's it. If you want to do the state as well, you could do that too. But I assume that that won't really matter because actually the state of the number can matter if you want. But the only important part is call it follow up and then the name.
Okay.
So it'll be like follow up X open parentheses.
First off,
their
let me just
name,
say I'm
close
so proud of you.
parentheses. And then whatever else you want to
Congratulations
add to
on
it, you can.
basically completing the arbitrage flipping system. Now, yes, there are
Or, like,
still
create
a lot
these
more
fake
courses you can
users.
take, but you have completed the arbitrage flipping system. It all ends with dispositions, selling your wholesale
did I add
deals.
first?
Now, what
Okay.
you may not understand about dispositions is that this is literally
When you
wholesaling.
say
The first half
follow-up,
was
like, we're
acquisitions.
still
Think of this
using
as
these
a yin
numbers
yang.
for
You guys
the
learn the
initial
yin,
SMS.
and now it's time for you
Yeah.
to learn the
Follow up
yang, or
Yo, yo, Jason. There's you can make a thing where Max has one, a prop packet, basically like an app for Waleed. A prop packet, like a packet app, basically. It'll like automatically like create like basically like the thing. You just fill it out basically. All the photos, fill it out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Lenore's calling me. Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, yes. Hey, Lenore, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I just got food poisoning myself. Everybody up north got the flu right now. I heard it's real bad right now. Yeah. I don't want to take up too much of your time then. We sent somebody over there, but she said, or they said that the lady wasn't home, the tenant. Yeah, we had sent our contractor there Friday, and they reached out back to us and said that nobody was home, so they left. So I mean, I know you don't have contact with her, but um, you know, we would really like to get our contractor in there one more time before we move forward. Mhm. Mm. I mean, is anybody you could send out there just to let them in for a few minutes? It won't take too long. When I would have to reach out to just schedule a next time, but if you could let me know a time, then I could let them know and we can start off there. The first person we sent, yeah, that was the photographer, but we wanted to get somebody to check out like the real like the mechanicals of the place, like, you know, the bath, the roof, just like the heavy mechanicals basically, make sure everything is working. Mm. You think it would be I don't want to send somebody out there again and then she's not there, that's the thing. Cuz that it would just be a well, yeah, I think it'd be better if you were there too. I mean, it sounds like I know you're sick and I don't really want you to. How far is it? I mean, if it's not too far, I mean, if you could just give somebody a call, like maybe your daughter or something, and they could just meet my contractor there and just let them in real quick. You know, I know it's cold up there and stuff. You don't really have to physically be there. You could send maybe somebody you know. You say what you gotta say. Can't hear you. Friday? Okay. Um, what time would be good for you? Got it. So it'd be like after 2-ish? 2 hours? Oh man. Oh, I don't. That's really far. 2 hours. You willing to drive that far? Mm, you don't have anybody else you could send out there? Nobody else you trust to send out there? Because that's really far for you. You don't really. I mean, like I have a local guy there. I mean, like the first guy I sent, like he's kind of my boots on the ground. I don't know if you want to use him. I don't know if you would trust him like that, but that's a really far trip for you. I mean, I know you're not feeling well either. And I mean, like as far as the property, I mean, we already know it's a full rehab to be honest. So like we're pretty much like talking about a few different dollars here. So I mean, I'm sure we could come to an agreement. Give your brother a call. Give your brother a call and call me back. Let me know. Let me know. All right. I'll give you. I'll call you back in as well. If anything, I'll give you a call back maybe in 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, Limo. Bye. Yo, what up, Stanley? We are in Discord right now. What's up? You on the home? Let me see. Let me see. You some wholesaling energy? I just got on the phone with the seller. Is that enough energy? Yes. Nah, Stanley just called me, Jason. We gotta get Stanley. Yeah. Jason, I'm here with Jason. We could switch Discords. I don't think everybody's here. Hold on. Hop on Discord, Stanley. Yeah, sounds good. Is Stanley in this Discord? He just called me. Um, so like for that deal, like we're at 15, she's at 20. 2 hour drive. She's sick. Like I don't know. Like I don't really want to. I feel like we should just go down the middle, 17.5, and just call it that. 18. Like you know what I'm saying, 17.5, 18. Wait, hold up. Switch real quick, cause I just told Sandy switch. You want to? I can invite homeboy in there. Yo. Yeah. 1 second. Hold on. Wait. Where's the pub? Is this the public channel? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I was just with Jason. We was working on. We had our whole um like meeting today with our team, I guess, and just went over everything, redo everything. Like went over our entire marketing thing. I recorded the whole thing too, and like redid our whole structure, and they're we're starting to text now basically, and again, and going more niche data. Yeah, pretty much just go, and I'm doing Dispo. I'm taking over Dispo. So like I'm having my VA pull the buyers. I was just teaching him. Yeah, I was just teaching my VA how to pull buyers list, how to we're gonna create packets and post it on Facebook. I was showing him Facebook groups. So I was showing him that. Showing him how we're gonna skip trace. I showed him how to skip trace the buyers list. Um, and then Jason's gonna show him how to add it. I don't know if he'll be able to do that. Maybe Jason will just do this. Like Jason will set up the text blast campaigns, probably for that, and we'll just deal with it that way. Yeah, it's mostly Jason's. Jason pretty much pulls all the data, so I don't even think he'll have to do that. But I don't. I'm already teaching him how to do it just in case. Like if we like, it just yeah. So and then yeah, we came up with an idea. We came up with an idea for wholesale 24/7. Um, basically like we're gonna create like a bird dog, like a bird dog network. Hold on, you're cutting it out a little bit. Huh? Yeah, like where is everybody in this Discord? Yeah, so essentially hey, what up? Hmm. So uh there's I don't know if you've been I've been like researching like what's it called? So like you know how like Max has all these different softwares and stuff on his school group? What do you mean? Yeah, like the calculator, like the what else does he have? He has the what's it called, man? He has a packet creator. He has a geo flipper, like to show you like hot markets and whatnot. Hold on, I'm just telling Jason to pull up. Um, so there's a new way now. Not a new way, but I guess it's been a thing, but it's getting more popular. Like there's new softwares now, AI. This came out like maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Um, not even 3 weeks. My girl brought me food I didn't even see. So there's new AI out there where you can develop an app and websites and everything just off a prompt. So so just literally imagine anything you ever wanted, you could develop it now yourself, even if you don't know how to do it. You just tell the AI to do it, and it does it. And you can make changes to it constantly. The whole thing you can edit it. It's editable. The whole thing's editable. And you could own it and you could sell it. And you could upload it live to the app store and you could link it and share it and collect people's information and have them send you leads. Question, cough, cough. Logan's lead submission form. I already made it into an app. So like, all you gotta do is like kind of find like create a group. Like we're thinking like to create a group and teach like new wholesalers how to like bird dog in a sense, like bring us deals, and when they submit the deal against our app or our website, it'll let them know if the deal is already approved or not, and if it or if it's failed, it'll tell them what to do to how to like fix it. It's basically like a how to wholesale 101. That's like everything for you done. Like okay, you bring the deal, which obviously that part we're gonna have to teach them how to do, right? So you're gonna teach them how to go find the deal. Then once they do get a deal, even if it's not, do I want some of that? A little bit. I have a little bit. Should I shake it though? It's gonna spill. Yeah. Well, no, not only that. It's mainly yes, yes, yes. But here's the difference. Like you can't, and here's where we're like we have you have an edge over a lot of people. Um One, like all the softwares we have, right? All the softwares that any wholesaler has, you can have it for yourself now. There's no more like, oh, I have this software and you can't have it because it cost me millions of dollars to make it. There's no such thing as that anymore. Everybody has access to everything now if you want to, if that makes sense. Like you can, it's affordable to make it. Like I made a like a wholesale deal analyzer thing for free in like 30 in like less than 5 minutes. I punch in an address and it tells me all my exit strategies exactly to my liking, and like I to me like that's pretty fucking cool to make that in less than like 2 minutes. Like imagine somebody who didn't have that like 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying something as simple as that. Something as simple as that you can make now in less than 30 seconds by yourself with no help from anybody else. You just punch it into AI and it makes the whole thing for you. And it makes the interface and everything, by the way. Like the whole integration of the app, it'll create everything. It'll make it look all beautiful and everything and nice and clean and organized and yeah. And it makes its own, it finds its own domain, like its own website. So it auto publishes the app for you. So you can publish an app literally in less than 5 minutes and have it live and share it with people and collect. Yeah, you could literally make like an appointment thing. You could literally make like a whole. There's two. Look up Claude Code and Base 44. I'm gonna message you. Look up Claude Code though. Claude Code is like the most in depth one. That's where the like real serious like engineers are switching to, like, because they don't need to. You don't need to know how to code anymore. You just need to know how to tell the AI how to code. You just need to know how to. You need to understand product development in a sense, because the more you understand product development, the better. I used to actually kind of work in this, so you have to understand like what makes a product, and you understand there's like documents behind it. Like there's a whole bunch of shit that goes into developing an app, right? Whole bunch of testing and user requirements and all these different touch points, right? It's very simple though, like the grand scheme of things. Like you just think of the user experience. What is the user gonna want to do? Put yourself in that shoes. That's all it is for user um experience, right? But yeah, that's what we've been working on. And Jason wants to make this thing where we can like so like my idea was, you know how Logan has this submission form, like you send him a deal, you get an email back in like a week. So now you're gonna get an instantaneous message back, like pretty much, and it'll be like a freaking dating app. It'll pop up like green or red. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like that, and it'll say like approved, like approved. Yeah, it'll be based on a very tight formula, which and then like it doesn't have to be. Maybe we can make it more in depth because there's AI comping softwares out there, right? So maybe we can even plug it into one of our good friends who owns Bricked AI that we met at Wholesale Live. We could, hey buddy, we met you at Wholesale Live. Like, let us plug in our AI into your software that literally comp softwares. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now we have live comping. Now you have live comping and deal submission. What else do you need? You have a software that could comp deals live, and you have people sending you unlimited deals. Alex Mineo, I'm in his group. Underwrite free underwriting. Yeah, he's selling right now, right now he's selling partnerships so you could JV with him. He's selling spots where you could come in. Like if you go on his story right now, he's selling. It's called the Elite Partnership Program. Like he claims to have a bunch of builders who wants 150 lots this month and every month, whatever. And the whole thing is like, oh, you come in and he'll give you all the buy boxes and you just JV with him on all the deals. Hmm? Yeah, he's- dude, that's what everybody does. What do you mean? That's what every guru does. That's what all the gurus are doing right now on Instagram. They're doing that same thing, the partnership program thing. They call it different things, but some of them call it growth operators. Some of them call it different things, but it's all the same shit. You have to pay to get into their JV network, and you send them deals on top of that, and they make money on top of you more. How much? How much? I've heard it's 3 to 5 grand, depending on if it's a sale or not. I think it's 3 to 5 grand. I think it could be more. It's up to 8 grand. I've heard. Not for him specifically. I'm talking about like other partners. You gotta remember, any real wholesaling course is anywhere from 5 to 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? Well, his land course is $1,000. It's cheap. So that's the low ticket. You know what I'm saying? That's to bring everybody in. Which I bought it too because it's only $1,000 for a whole land course that a guy that Zach vouched for. But it was worth it. I think. Even now, I'm like, dude, I need to get back into land because. By the way, I was scrolling on Instagram yesterday, saw a dude. Right, he has 4,000 followers. He lives in Miami. Right, he does land. Bought a piece of land that's zero point 0.2 miles away from me. It's literally a stoplight away from me. Bought a piece of land that's one road away from me. Not even half a mile, quarter mile away. Bought a double acre for 80,000. Sold it for 150 20 days ago. Not even 20 days ago. It's been 10 days. He sold it like the 22nd or something like that. He made 80,000. He just bought it and flipped it right away. A piece of land sitting next to me. I'll show you. I'll show you the deal. I'll show you the deal. I'll show you the fucking deal. He bought it. hmm He sold it through a realtor who sold 100 pieces of land last year. I have her name and everything. Jasmine Cahijo or some shit like that. She works in development. She's yeah. No, he's just a regular wholesaler. Base 44. Claude. Claude. hmm Mm. Those are websites, not apps. Base 44. I use that one. I think Base 44 is just it's like a more user friendly one. That's like the first one I used. Like I literally just went in there and I was like, build me a wholesale calculator that has all these features in it, and I told exactly what I wanted, and it built it within like 5 minutes. The whole app. Um, he he uses smarter contact, and he texts people with he texts people with half an acre of vacant lots, and he just lowballs them. That's it, over text. The same thing we fucking do. The same exact thing me and Jason do for land. That's it. And but he bought it though. That's the thing. He actually purchased it and flipped it with the realtor. You know what I'm saying? We, the price is right. Well, yeah, I looked it up. I saw comps for 125, 130. So it made sense. Like when you look at the deal, it makes sense. You're seeing nearby lots selling for a lot of money. But he got his for 80 something thousand, you know? He had to pay the realtor 11,000. That's probably worth it for some people. Mhm. What about the part? What about the part that's right next to where I live? It's in my backyard. Want to show you? Want me to show you how close it is? Just like two. Mhm. Check check Discord. I'm gonna post a screenshot of the deal. It's my acquisitions manager. Mhm. I found it. I'm gonna link it. Look how sad this is. Look how sad this is. Literally want to fucking kill somebody. Cause I be saying like, oh, I want to do my own market. I want to do my own market, and then like everybody talks me out of it, and I hate that. And then look, and I see shit like this. Everybody talks me out of like what I want to do, and I realize like it hurts me in the long run. Look how close this is. It couldn't have been any closer, Stanley. Could not have been any closer. Yeah, you have to. I feel like look at this. This is embarrassing. It's 4 minutes away, bro. Wholesale 24/7. Um, I just think I'm probably gonna be better at it than Jason. So I don't think Jason wants to do. Well, he's not in acquisition or dispo. He just does. Yeah, marketing system. Just send us leads, dude. We need, we need more leads. That's our biggest struggle. We don't have any freaking leads, man. We don't. We have no leads. I'm thinking about even freaking cold calling myself just to get more leads. I mean, like, yeah, we're gonna start texting, but then like, I feel like I'm just waiting and sitting because, like, think about it. Where I'm at, I'm in Dispo. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's easier to find them when you actually have some bait. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it's good because we have somebody in acquisitions, and I mean, 40 is still a good amount. Just go harder. Post on Indeed, bro, in South Africa. Okay. Post. Do what I did. You'll get a lot of people. Go on Indeed. Post a job ad. Pay the money. Pay for like the boost or whatever. It's not a lot. You could pay like maybe $20. Pay like 20. Pay the $20, $30, right? But have them go to Indeed. Post a job ad in South Africa for closers for $5 an hour, whatever your rate is. You're commission or no? Hey, that pays for itself in one deal. That's a full time person. That's a full time person calling your leads 24/7. Don't underestimate that. That's more powerful than you, to be honest, because that person actually is gonna sit there for 40 hours straight. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's only $200 a week, 250 a week. Come on, bro, lock in. Well, how many leads are exactly? So then you got to reverse that now. How many leads are you gonna give him a day? You need to make sure you have at least like 10 good leads for homeboy a day. Clean 10 people to talk to. I would say 50 leads a week. If yeah, we used to. Mm. Okay, so you gotta remember SMS. It is a volume game, right? So a good lead for SMS is very vague. But yeah, if somebody's actively responding, then yes, I would say they're a good lead, bro. Yeah, that's what we have. You got to take what you get. It's not the same as cold calling. It's not the same. Yeah, but you got, dude. We find motivated people. I'm finding motivated people. And like right now, we're working a deal. The house is worth maybe 20K. Sorry, it's she wants 20K. We might get it for like 16, 17, but the ARV is like 90 to 100. Yes, there's some work. We're looking at dispo it for maybe 25, 26, 28, something around that. Not a big spread, but I mean, we started talking to this lady a week ago. Potential, right? And that's just a small deal. Now imagine if we actually had good lead flow and we were talking to maybe instead of okay, Stanley, put it this way. We were sending maybe like 30, 40, 50,000 texts a month, whatever, right? That's literally nothing, dude. Literally that's supposed to be like really one deal. I look at 50,000 texts as one deal. So, dude, what are you expecting us to really get there? You know what I'm saying? Not a lot. We need to be doing a lot more than that. And then mind you, that's 50,000 in 1 month. You got to think about the follow-ups now. That's where it compounds. You know what I mean? And then if you're calling the list as well, that's where it also compounds. I was watching a video last night and it was called like omnipresence. So what does that mean? Like, if you text the list, like you know this, like you text the list, you call it, you email it, you whatever, you direct mail it, you're going to get way more leads versus if you just do one channel. So like the more marketing channels you tackle on one list, the better juice you're gonna get out of it. The more leads you get out of it, the more deals you're gonna get. Not in month one, but month two, month three. It's gonna cycle. All that being said, we have to have a consistent marketing going in, right? Which we don't. We don't like because how we do it. Me and Jason, like, we split it down the middle. Like, oh, I pay the VAs and for a couple of softwares, and he pays for SMS, right? And pretty much either both of them stay stagnant, if that makes sense, because in terms of growth, because we're not gonna want to spend more in SMS and not gonna want to spend more growing our team because there's no money coming in. So we're capped. On our leads, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we don't have any. We don't have, like, our marketing has been down the last month. So we don't, and all those are Lighthouse. So now Lighthouse is gone. So all that's dead. So like basically, we're basically like starting over. Yeah. I mean, I was before. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's gotten contracts already. He's gotten like 3 contracts for us. They haven't sold because they were Lighthouse, unfortunately. But he's pretty good on the phones, I would say. He's pretty good. He's pretty. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say he's. And no, one of those were not even for Lighthouse, I think. And I wouldn't say he's like. He's pretty proficient on the phone, I would say. I'll give him his props. He's calm. He knows what he's supposed to do. He studied the Eric Klein script, but he's just like one of our friends. So then here's the thing now, like, you wanna know, like how you're gonna get more people, dude. Like, if we build that wholesaling bird dog thing, you will have so many people at your fingertips. I'm telling you, you're gonna have endless people. You're gonna have endless people gonna want, like, yo, Stanley, let me work with you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, we need to build it. We need to build it. And then I looked at it as like, you remember when we first started, like, what the calls would be deep. I miss those days a little bit. I mean, not that, like, cause like they don't. No, I meant like it's more so like in the sense of like how rapid my learning was because of that. Does that make any sense? I only learned so fast because I kept hopping the VC and was listening to everybody talk about this shit for a year straight. On top of me doing all my other learning. No, but that ties back to wholesale 24/7. Like, let's say after this year or even during this year, we build it the whole year. We find our success again and we replicate everything, right? Now we did it twice, whatever. And now we have wholesale 24/7 backing us, and then it's gonna be powerful, dude. I'm telling you. And it's gonna have to start from us. Like, how do I explain that? Like, once we develop the software, it'll make a lot more sense, I guess. I guess the software will be the selling point because everybody will see it and be like, okay, so I just submit my deal. It's like my overarching vision is like, so the software, somebody logs in or opens it up, they have a house, they submit the house, right? It's gonna let them know if it's a good wholesale deal or not, or novation deal potentially or whatever. And from there, if it's approved, comes to us, and it's gonna live underwrite the deal and everything. Like, potentially, I could see how we could connect that. But and from there I could have David or whoever's my acquisition at that time. They're gonna either go lock up that contract and pay that, and we could pay that person like a bird dog fee, or we could just JV with them if they want to contract it themselves. It just really depends on the person, like what that specific person's needs are. They just want a bird dog. But some people just don't want to even talk to the seller. They might just, hey, I have a seller here. You know what I'm saying? They probably not know enough. And yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. And I think if yeah, so most people are, most people are doing like 1 to 200K text a month. So like I don't know how to get there, dude. Like consistently in terms of like the data that we would need and like the amount of like l- like the amount of like how do I say this? Like the amount of like I guess we have to reverse engineer like how much people we would need to get that. Not even people like sorry. Well, that's the thing. You cycle the data right in different markets. You do different markets. How much you think that would cost? And probably two or three VAs need to maintain that at least 6 grand probably because and then you got to pay for the data. You got to skip trace and you're looking. Well, acquisition we don't pay for acquisition hourly. We just do commission. But even if you did that hourly, I wouldn't. I'm not doing hourly acquisition. I rather do the leads myself because you got to remember, like I'm okay with doing it myself because I filter them. Because like by the time I get to that lead, or in my theory, by the time like my acquisitions get to that lead, it's already like a pretty solid person. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like a concrete lead there. No, you're good. Yeah, but I don't think that should hold you back. I think you should just filter the sellers more and then talk to the sellers. It's not a dude, talking to sellers is good. It's a good you need to feel that pulse. It's good. It's a good thing. You don't want to be disconnected from that. There's solo operators out there doing hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to not talk to the leads. You should want to talk to the leads. I want to talk to my leads. I like talking to my leads. Yeah, I could see that when I'm older, but I'm not there yet, unfortunately. And then I don't mind putting in 20, 30 hours a week just talking to sellers if that's what I was doing, if that's all I was doing, because I find it challenging and I find it rewarding. Because I remember I still kind of new to this shit, so I'm still having fun doing a lot of this shit, and I'm still learning. So like when you're having fun and learning, it's different, right?
Yeah, I kind of like more to do the system, listen to the calls, do
Then
pointers,
you
do
then you
that.
need to delegate. Then you need to delegate.
I know I need to delegate that. It's
You have to
just
let go of the reins and just let it be, and then you gotta remember they're gonna fall. So like you're gonna in your head, it's like okay, they're not gonna work at 100, but even if they fall to 60, you gotta find somebody who could operate at a C to B level and then bring them up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I need to find someone that is good on decent on the phone, and they're not asking for fucking a lot of money. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm working right now
Or
on
why
doing.
not just get a better? Why not just get a really good VA who's just a really good lead manager, a really good one, like a $6 an hour VA. Overpay one, pay him like $6 or $7, right? Uh, no.
I was talking by myself again. Sorry. I was like, yeah, just one person covers if one deal covers their pay for the whole
Yeah,
month.
because even if you're paying 1,200 for that one person, right?
Yeah.
um, and again, it goes back to your lead flow. So like it doesn't matter if you don't have a
Yeah.
good lead flow.
Yeah. I mean, I can send 100,000 a month. I can send 100,000 messages a month, and that creates leads. But a hundred
Creates a
thousand
fuck ton
messages
of
a month.
leads. Creates a fuck ton of
Yeah.
leads.
Yeah.
And then just have one VA, right? For your first VA will be like my Shukran. She could be cheap. I pay her 150 a week.
Mhm.
And plus I told her like, when we start closing out deals, I'm gonna give her commission on these deals. I'm gonna start giving her like 1% commission, or I'll throw her like $100 for a
Yeah.
deal. 100,
Something.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna help them out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can. Um so your Shukran is essentially just gonna be your filter person. Like they're just gonna filter all your messages that come in and make sure and then move everything along to the next
Mm-hmm.
stage. So
Mm-hmm.
boom. So first stage filter. Second stage will be your lead manager. So everybody that Shukran's pushes through goes to your lead manager now. Now what your lead manager can do, he can go look up the property, make sure there's actually decent comps. He can confirm that there's decent comps, confirm that there's like my VA does this. He can confirm that he can actually confirm the ARV. He can confirm that there's decent properties. Let's say make sure like the deal is a good deal. Everything, whatever
Yeah.
your KPIs is for that, I'm not sure. You have your own pulse and your shit. You let me know. Like you know what I'm saying. Whatever you
Yeah.
feel like you need to make happen. Remember, me and Jason all the time, like his criteria for something and mine are different, but we always voice it because we bring it together. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. That's
I might
that's
see something different than he does, and he sees something different than me, and we both just like try to figure out how we make it better together. So
that's the reason partnership is good. I told you I was thinking about it too because I have Luke that lives around here. That I don't know how I would do with partnership.
you would
I
probably
don't know
do
if I would
good.
do well.
You just need a partner. Honestly, you needed me. You needed somebody like me. You needed somebody like me who just talks to the leads all day. But
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it's
I've thought about
partnership.
it
It's
too.
it's hard. It's
It
it's
is,
complicated,
but
but it's
it could
good
go
at the
down the
same
middle.
time.
It can, but you could do your own thing as well. Look at Logan. You could do your own thing. You could just delegate everything else. He doubled down on one thing, found a really good buyer, opened up the floodgates, brought people in. Smart distribution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of hustling and hustling to find like, there's two ways Logan could have seen that. Oh, let me take on acquisitions and try to figure this whole thing on myself, or let me bring on a bunch of JV partners and have them work their asses off 24/7 without me even having to ask them to do it. They're gonna go do it themselves. They're gonna go harder. They're gonna go harder than anybody I could have ever paid. You understand?
Yep.
You
Yep.
understand how like that shit
Yep.
works? You know why
Yep.
why he knows that though, right? Because he's a drug dealer, so he understands like that's how it works. That's literally how it works.
Mhm.
You have the mules in a sense go do the groundwork for you because you're in a position of you're in the center in a sense. You're in the you control the product.
Hopefully, he's not buying big stuff with those all this money that he made and try to sell it. He's gonna go next to Van in jail.
Sure. Nah. Fuck Van.
Nah, nah. He's smart.
I
He's a smart
told I
kid.
told I told I told I told my dad, I was like, dude, like I lost like over 20 deals just like that. It's a hard hit.
Crazy.
It's a hard
It's
hit.
a very hard hit. It's a hard hit for real. I told you I had one seller. She signed the papers and everything. She
Wow.
was waiting the money for like 3 weeks.
It's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I got dudes in my go high level right now blowing me the fuck up. Where the fuck are you? You guys ghosted us. I mean, that's on us for not responding to them over the Christmas break, I guess. But I mean, it really wasn't though, because I wasn't even in my department at the time. But
But
whatever.
respond. Tell them, hey, sorry, the deal fell through. I'm so sorry. Blah blah blah.
I told Jason we should respond, but he was like, "Nah, it's just Lighthouse. Leave it alone." I was like, "All right." But we're
In
starting.
my
We're
opinion,
starting. We're
it's
starting
not
anew.
good. You're starting fresh. You're starting
We're
fresh. To
starting
try
anew.
you.
One sec. Gotta mute for a second.
Come on, Ship. Let's go inside, Baba. Come on. Let's go.
You're finished work for the day?
Yeah, I'm home. I just got home. We're going back to the second day.
I'm about
The
to
second work.
I'm about to hop on my phone and go for a walk while we talk. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just changing real quick. So give me a sec.
Yes, sir.
I got like my little headphones. I could wear it all around my house for my computer. My Astros. Fire.
The expensive ones. That I was in shock with the price.
Oh
Those
yeah,
ones.
the ones that you was like, you stupid punk, why'd you buy that? I'm like, there's my favorite headphones ever.
500 fucking bucks. That's
Best
crazy.
things I ever bought,
Nah, it's
dude. I,
not
I
crazy.
wear it all day long. Think about it.
Yo,
When I
it's
work.
not crazy. It's not crazy. I have the fucking AirPod Max, whatever it's called, and it's not the even probably not even close the
Oh,
quality of the microphone to yours.
well, this microphone I use for work too, like we can go high level and whatnot. But dude, that computer you got me, by the way, you want to know what happened?
Huh?
The fucking the RAM and the GPU, you know what those are, right?
Yeah.
They went up like 500% in price. My co-
No
m-
shit.
my computer like yeah, my computer's worth like double now.
Beautiful. I
Cuz
love that.
cuz the
That's
G and
fucking
the
awesome.
Nvidia GPU 5090, they cut the production by 300%.
Mm.
Like not three, I'm sorry. The price
Perfect
went
timing.
up. The price went up by 300% and they cut the production. And then
Wow.
the RAM in my computer, a
Uh-huh.
sticker RAM went up like 300%. And I
Damn.
have 64. Like I have more than like what most people even have already. Like my computer literally
You
almost
gonna
tripled probably. If somebody like were to check it, they'd be like, I showed one of my friends. He was like, your computer is probably more than doubled.
you gonna trade that shit for a fucking
No,
house in the future.
nah, no, because dude, Nvidia is fucking the market. That's why.
You know.
You seen how much
You
They're
it's
know,
they're a
Nvidia.
badass company.
You know, Nvidia's gonna do like 20% gaming going forward, 20 to 35%, and they're gonna
isn't
focus
that
on.
less?
Yeah, it's less.
That's
It's
what I was
gonna
just
become
telling.
Less?
That's what I
less.
was just telling Stanley that my computer went up. It doubled in value this year,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and I've
wild.
never heard that a computer going up in value. I've never, ever,
Yeah,
never,
usually
ever
they
heard
go
that.
down.
Yeah, but then if you go on the store and stuff, it's the same price because like they bought it. They bought it like the I bought it with the company we bought it from. Like they already pre-stocked those shits, so they're just trying to make their money. But you're gonna
it's
see.
because
You,
Uh,
corporations are buying those products to make their AI
yep,
and stuff like that. So
pretty
it's
much.
less about gaming. I mean, they're gaming.
They use the
Nvidia
same
is kind
shit.
of making the whole move where they're less about focus about gaming, more about production and AI.
Interesting.
All right, Jason, you here?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Waleed in here.
Okay, he's deafened, so he might be stepped away.
What's up, Jason?
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
Not much.
Anthony. Anthony's not here.
Yeah. Yo.
Oh, we finished the follow up, but we put the settings where we text between 10 and 2, and then we were gonna test it,
Mhm.
and then we were like, oh, it won't text because it's past 2. So we have to wait till tomorrow.
GG's. GG's. Oh, that's comedy.
I mean, but the good thing is that it's all set up
Yeah, we're
and it's
good.
ready for tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna be good starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ron is calling right now.
It's pretty badass.
That's fire. Yeah, I was just giving Stanley the breakdown of our entire 4 or 5 hour meeting this morning, essentially, and our plans for the wholesale 24/7 bird dogging, developing our apps, and pretty much everything. And he had some questions, I think, that actually, but he's probably not gonna. I don't know if he's staying here.
Well, I'm here. Yeah. But what I was asking, I forgot
I
what
forgot some.
the
We
hell
were
I
talking
was
about.
asking.
We were talking about a lot, but
I don't know. Oh, by the way, I just remember, Anthony. It's convention in Miami 15-16 this month. I don't know the pricing. I didn't look into it, but it's kind of, I think it's um the same company that we've been in Arizona.
what?
Yeah, it's a DSCR uh, loan type of event.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
I have
find a.
appointments. I'm at work that day, but if you want to go, I'll move my appointments. I'll cancel them, move
I
them for a different day.
To be honest, I'm busy as hell this month. I don't have any time
Yeah.
to go
All
anywhere,
right. All
unfortunately.
right. Way good. Way good then.
Next
Next
time.
time. It's another one. It's another one in May.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
finally
I
Jason
told you I joined the
makes.
Central Florida RIA, and I haven't even made it there
Mhm.
yet. I will go though. It's like maybe starting from like next month, I'm gonna start going at least once a month just to like
Yeah.
tap in.
It's good. You meet people and shit, especially
Yeah.
in around your area.
Jason, did you see that deal I posted? David, check that out in Discord. Guess in wholesale 24/7 general. I'm not sure if you have perms in that one though.
I don't have perms.
I'll give you perms. Don't worry, man. Oh, David. I don't know if you met. I don't know if you met Stanley before.
I think I met Stanley.
Yeah, yeah. We met. Me and David met. I don't know if you
Can you
met
see it now?
Logan or Noah.
Look at
I see wholesale 24/7.
Oh, you don't see like the messages from before?
Oh, I need to scroll down. That's why. Okay. So the Zillow thing. Zillow link.
Look at the
Stanley, really quick.
So that's where I live,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That's a piece of land that's sold.
David is the reason why I know a lot about Go High Level.
Yeah, I know. I heard that he's very, very good at Go High Level.
Yep.
Both of you together, crazy combo.
Yeah, Jason might
he's
know
the
more
reason
than me
why.
now.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, but David, this deal, there's a wholesaler in Miami. He bought this half-acre lot near me for 80,000. Look how much he just sold it for 2 weeks ago
150?
on the 9th. Yep.
Jesus.
He just wholesaled a fucking piece of land 4 minutes from my house. 4
That's kind of
minutes.
badass, I told
4 minutes. I'm fucking
I'd be
pissed.
fucking. I'd be fisting the air.
For double the profit. He bought it for half the price and flipped it. What? For 50%? What a demon.
Let's get back to business because Waleed, I think he has like less than an hour.
Let's go, Waleed.
Yo, Waleed, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What up, guys?
Hey, Anthony, can you record this section of it, and then once we're done, can you send it to me? So that way I could easily create a SOP from it.
Setting it up right now. I mean, we're already live, so go ahead. It's on my YouTube live already.
You know what we could do? You know how it summarized it pretty poorly? You can copy the transcript and put it in ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I have we're live. You could start. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do,
Do
David.
you have people in there, or you're just live?
Nah, I mean, so I do probably. I had a couple of my friends popped in throughout it, but they don't care. They don't care about it. My gaming friends, they don't care about this shit. But the best part about YouTube, it always keeps it there. I could make it private or not. Link shareable. Could cut it up. Could upload it to AI. Chop it up. Upload it to social media. Easy.
True.
All right, cool. So Waleed, so
Yeah.
this is I know I had showed it to you earlier. Stanley, feel free to join in. Uh, I kind of
Yes,
wanted to
sir.
show everyone that's on the team. That way everyone could have an understanding, just in case if for any reason that Waleed is not able to underwrite it, or David just need to underwrite something really quick for any reason, Anthony or me, pretty much we will be able to know and understand how to use this. So really quick run through. So this is pretty much a full on snapshot for David. So that way, once we end up getting the lead, uh, lead will end up underwriting the property. So that way, David is able to make a phone call and just solely only focus on acquisitions and basically building rapport with the seller instead of trying to underwrite the property and still figuring out motivation, building rapport. This is what makes it pretty much easy and very confidently to make an offer based on whichever exit strategy they do. So very basic ones is obviously that Waleed is going to be filling out from X leads is the seller name, phone, property address, city, property type, living area, um, asking price. David will fill in the rest. For market snapshot, it's just basically this is pulling it from this tab alone. Now I'll end up going into that really quick. But all it is that it's just pulling the average ARV price, average ARV DOM, or days on market, cash price as is, active list. And then if for any reason that they have tenants in place, we will end up asking them like, oh, how much do you rent the property for? And we will put it as active rent. If they are not renting the property, it's vacant. We will end up looking up the market rent. And Waleed, I've showed you this before, but I will give you the links for it so that way you could know.
Yeah,
Another
that's the
thing,
1% rule, right?
uh, kind of, yes, yeah. It's the 1% rule.
Yeah.
So this is what we look for, so that we could make those calculations. Correct.
Yeah, I got it.
Another thing that we will also consider that I'll show you how to look up is their market class. So every city, zip code, um, they have like their own rating. So it's like either it's ranked as like A, B, C, D, and then F. So D and F is like pretty much like the worst neighborhoods, right? And then on average, usually the houses that we market to is like either a C or D, sometimes an F, just depending. So these two, it's a very important thing to fill out because there's a big difference from a market that's in C and then a market that is in D, right? Pricing,
Yeah.
logics, and repair. So for this one, essentially, if they say, um, if it's a 1 to 4, even if it's a 1 to 4, obviously that's a full rehab, and that would end up being
Yeah.
a heavy rehab. So when you end up clicking that, it will end up automatically populate the base repair rates by the square footage. So it's just doing it $40 per square foot, right? That's gonna auto populate. Um, and then for this one, it would only count when you fill in the square footage. So if you put 1500, it will auto populate, right? Estimated base repairs, 60,000.
Yeah.
Mechanics. So this one is for David to fill out. David is able to also change the repair intensity when he has a conversation with them. For all the mechanicals, David will end up asking them, how's the roof, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, windows, foundation, anything else. I would highly recommend to input the age of each one, of asking them like how, like, when was the last time they last replaced it, how old is each one. Reason why is because when the buyers come in, they're going to be asking those questions, and it's best for us to already know the answers to that. Makes us look more trustworthy, reputable, that we know what we're doing. Um, so easily, if once David is on a call with them, be like, yeah, the roof is pretty much bad and needs to be replaced. Just click on yes, and then it will automatically populate here a total of 20,000. And so it will, once we end up going to the cash flip offer, this is where it will populate to the ARV and then the total repairs. So it adds up the base repairs and the mechanical repairs. It'll be here. This, Waleed, this would not be touched by you. It will either be touched by David or whoever else, but this is pretty much our wholesale target fee of what we want to make. Now, let me go really quick to the comps and rents, and then we're gonna do a comp as well, so that way, Waleed, I could show you a, kind of a better way to fill this out. So let me just kind of explain what it is. So on one section, it is pretty much the ARV or retail comps. So it's either a renovated property pretty much. And so all the properties that we consider that look like ours and it has an ARV, right? We will end up um, pasting the link. So it could be a Zillow link, it could be a Redfin link, a Realtor link, even an X Leads link as well. We will end up posting how much it is sell for, and then also the days on markets of the property. So I'm pretty sure you already know how to do that. We will look at the price history, and we will see when did it get listed on the market, and then when did it
Yeah.
sell, and then like that we'll be able to see how months. We'll do it based off of days. So don't do it months. We'll do days. You
Yeah,
could
got it. I
also
know.
you could also add notes on here. So let's say if one property is fully renovated, that's the only one. If you want to, and like the other ones, they're fully renovated, right? But they're not like HGTV. Like let's say if it's like more of a renter's market where it's a lot of
Yeah.
landlords and the comps are pretty much that they just fix it up to like just lipstick. Do you remember when I told you about lipstick and
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
the, the
Got it.
builders? Yeah, so we'll add those notes to there so that way David is able to see those. Cash comps, you already know, is pretty much properties that investors came in and purchased the property as is. If we will be looking for properties that essentially either they bought them off markets and so the county record is showing them as that, and also we would add in there if they were sold on the MLS as is, and it's like it's a distressed property and it looks distressed and it has pictures, we will add it on there as well. But most likely they're all going to be off market properties. But if you do see one on MLS, we'll add it on here too. As is comps is to look for properties that we could end up listing on the MLS. And so when I say as is comps, it's basically as is that are similar to the conditions that they say, right? So if they say the rating is a 1 out of 4, we're only going to be solely looking for properties that are distressed houses that were sold um on the market, where it shows that like somebody listed on the market, it is just distressed house, it took this long to end up selling it. If for any reason that they weren't sold on the market, I mean, we could leave it blank just because we are already going to have off market properties here, right? And so that's what it is that we're looking for, is just properties that were listed on the market that are similar to the condition. So if they say 5 to 7, we're looking for properties that are just livable. Like they did, it does not look like they renovated it, like, or any of that. It's just a regular original house. That's it. If they say something like from 8 to 10 fully renovated house, this is where we'll end up putting them in here. It's just to identify properties for novation. Active listing comps. So all of this, there's a reason why I have this one here and then the average days on markets, and I'll explain to you guys why. So for active listings is just basically seeing what the market is already showing what has already been listed on the market as far as competition. Because when the buyer ends up renovating the house, they're going to list it on markets, and we want to be very conservative with it, where they're able to, you know, uh, list it less than what the competition is and be able to sell it a lot quicker. We're going based off of that and adjusting our ARV based off of it. So when just basically what the logic is that if we're looking at the average ARV price and it has a high days on market, the ARV here and the cash flip offer logic, it gets adjusted by a certain percentage, depending on how long it's been sitting on how long it took for it to sell, right? Same thing for active listings. So if it's already showing, that basically they're trying to sell it for a certain price and it's sitting for a very long time, it's going to get adjusted based off of it. All of that logic is already automatically calculated. It's just you just have to plug everything in and it's pretty much good. And then I will show you guys once once we end up comping a lead, and I will show you guys how this works, right? So let's as far as with this, do you guys have any questions?
No, I'm good.
You good? Understand it? David,
Yeah.
Stanley, Anthony,
Check.
Uh, I mean, I think
question?
I think a legend, or maybe because I'm supposed to be filling out which parts, just the
Um,
mechanicals, and then asking motivation, and then tenant on the left side.
yes. Yeah. So I could I'll make it a lot easier so that way, you
You can
know,
you can even
it
change
would,
the font color if you want,
oh, I see. I could do that then.
like purple or something like that.
That's actually
Yeah.
a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that. Cool. Any other questions? No. All right, cool. All right, so let's end up we'll end up comping this lead. Already had it set up so that way we don't waste any time. So obviously, Waleed, you already know that the first thing that we do is um we don't cross any of the major roads. So we see that there's a lot of comps here. So we will bring everything down. We'll cut it off so that way we're able to just only see this part of it. Just to get it out the way, one thing that I will do, first we'll adjust everything. So we see that it's a 4-bed. So we'll do 3 beds, 4 beds. Then this says it's a 2.5. So then we'll do a 2. Okay, cool. Square footage. So it's 2,000 feet square foot. So then we'll do it by 300. So it's 1,700 and 2,300. We'll see how it looks within the last 3 months, see how many comps we get. Last 3 months is good. And then we will make sure that this is so that's the structure of the house. It is a brick house as well. And it is a single family house. So brick house, 2-story, and single family. Year built. So it's a 1967, so it's going to be a 1957 and 1977. Cool. So there is no active listings, but there is 2 pending listings. So this is what I will do. So I will take care of the active listings first, and I'll take a look at these. first see if it looks like ours. So it's a brick house, fully renovated, kind of. Yeah, like a nice house. Pending for 320. Now, when it comes to pending, this could be that it's sold for either like we don't. It's not official of if it sold for exactly for 320, or did it sell for less, or did it sell for more, right? And so that would be the only thing to consider when it comes to this. So I would make sure to put that into our thing. So this is what I'm gonna do. See if this does not look bad.
I think you passed it.
All right. So this one got listed. So it's sold for 292 and got sold for at 326. So this one, October 22nd.
So that's almost 3 months. 90 days.
That is 30, 41 days. Am I retarded?
Oh, I thought this was currently listed. My bad.
It
49
is
days.
it is listed.
It's pending.
No, sorry.
Is it pending a sale or pending as in it's listed? Pending.
Mm,
Contingent.
Contingent.
It's not closed yet. They're still waiting.
Yeah, they're still waiting on it. Because I think I'm pretty sure it would have said like under contingency pending. I know that for sure. Like on Zillow, it says under contract.
It's the same thing. That's like the inspection period, basically.
Yeah.
Because that's what remember Ty told me like when he moved to Arizona, when his house was like contingent or some shit like that. They like I don't know, but it's the same thing like an inspection.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's another one as well, sold for 300. The brick house, it's a 1 story, so that's why it sold for 300. In 42 days as well. So it shows that the market is pretty healthy.
So we're gonna take this pending one. Will we add it to the active listing on the sheet?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we will also put it as pending.
Yeah, I got it.
300, I think.
I think this one was 41 days. Right. And then so those get that out the way. We'll do sold, and then we could end up doing ARV. So we will do it from highest to lowest, and we will take a look at these really quickly. So this one sold for 350. It's not a brick house. Let's take a look at it really quick. Or is it a brick house? Yeah, it's a brick house. Oh yeah. Looks nice. Yeah. So then we will just copy this. Put it over here in ARV. Get price. What I do, I just copy it and I just do Control Shift V if Wally didn't know. Because if I just paste it on there, it will paste it in like a white blank.
Yeah, or I think if you double click on the field you're trying to paste, and it will just paste the value.
Yeah, but it'll keep the comp formatting or the font. So I mean, you could try it right here. You double click and see if it does it. Once you get the days on market. I mean, I guess that's don't they
Do they give you the days on market or no?
I don't think
No, if it's sold, it doesn't give you days on market. You have to calculate when it was
Oh, I see.
listed and when it was
So
sold.
this one was I just had it too. Was 45. So 45 will continue. Right. You could like mark it if you want to, or you could just take it off of your screen. So you pretty much mark
Yeah.
it off. You already covered it. We'll take a look at this one. So brick house, this one looks a lot similar to ours. Looks like it was pretty much renovated. Looks really nice. This is in Cincinnati as well. So like the houses here, actually investor did not do that one. This one I would not like. It was just a nice house. That was pretty much it. But it doesn't look like an investor came in and they fully
flipped it.
renovated it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will not consider this one. We'll not add it on there. Take a look at this one.
315.
Very old house. So like for these, right? They're livable and they're just original houses. And let's say if like our the seller ended up saying like, yeah, it's like a 6, it's pretty much original. Like these are the ones that we'll mark as is properties. Right. So like I would even do that. I'll put this one here.
315.
315.
See if you
So
double
was
click
it
it. Well, he's talking about like go to your sheet. Double click, then paste. Normal. Because they'll still do the formatting unless you do the special way.
a special values only?
No, I was just telling you how Wally did it.
How did Wally do it?
Did
I double
Wally tell
click
him?
on the like the empty field, and then I just paste.
So you do Control V.
No,
That'll still
double
they'll
click
still do that.
first. No, you
Yeah, it'll
didn't
still do it.
double click.
Go on that space.
Oh.
Okay, so it does do it.
Bro, Wally
Okay.
goes to
Yeah.
school. We don't. We're fucking retarded.
True. True as hell.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice. I didn't know that, Wally. Good job. See, that's how we got Waleed as our.
Wait, does it really not say days on market? Can you go up a little bit?
Does
Just a
it?
little bit. Just a little bit more. Okay, never mind that. how I saw it.
I'll figure something out to calculate this a lot easier because my math is stupid.
PropStream usually
Let's see.
I mean,
gives
I,
PropStream usually gives average days on
Yeah,
market off the rip.
as long as you're close, it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not 60 days.
yeah.
Day.
Actually, I have a way to do it. I go to Google and then I add like I type how many days between, and then I add the two
Nice,
dates, and it tells me. Then
yeah,
whenever I do a different lead, I just change the dates.
hmm
nice.
that's smart.
All right, cool. Next one. So this one, let's see. Uh, looks doesn't look renovated. Like it looks
Yeah,
livable.
look
It's
at
a
those
livable
outlets.
house. Huh?
So look at those
Yeah.
outlets.
God damn. Yeah, it's a livable house. So I'll put it as is. And I'm putting it at as is because I'm pretending that the seller told us that it's just a livable house.
So if a seller says, "Hey, it's a livable house. It's a 6," are you still filling out every single thing? Like,
No, like the cash comps. No, I wouldn't fill out the cash comps just because the cash comps are more like they're pretty much for like a distressed property. Like I mean, if we find some like but if it's a livable house, we would go based off of the ARV regardless. Like cash comps are there just for like if it's a distressed house and we kind of have an idea of how much an investor is paying for. But this here, like it's not
okay,
it doesn't factor into it.
so
But if
other
it's like
than
a
the stress comps, if it's a you fill out the other three, right? The active listing, as is, and ARV.
yep. And then
Okay.
also another thing is to not touch any of these because this is pretty much formulas that if you delete them, they will break everything. I'm gonna end up blocking all these formulas eventually, but yeah. So everything is already all filled out. Um we have one more. Which one did we 1968? Okay, we have one more. So this one, let's take a look at this one. So this one sold for 270.
270. That's the lowest ones currently.
Yeah,
So it's between.
270.
Is this an as is as well?
No, because it's a
Like
one story.
no. Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't even
not even a
consider
good
it.
comp. Yeah.
No, because you want to like you really want to compare it like apples to apples.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's a one story with the one story, two-story with two-story, brick house with the brick house. So this one I wouldn't even consider it. I am pretty happy with this. We have one that is
What would you
AR.
What would you do if it was a 1 story and there was no other good comps and your subject was a 2 story? Like,
Per square feet.
how,
Um, so if our subject property was a one story and all the comps were two stories,
sure. Yeah.
uh, I would just adjust the RV. How much? Um, I don't know, 10%, 20%
Of
of
the
the
ARV.
RV. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. You guys, does anyone have any questions based off of this? Mostly Wally
Yeah,
because he's gonna
I
go
want to
through these.
know, do we fill in anything else, or we're good for this?
We're good here.
Alright, so how do we know the neighborhood, like if it's a C or a D?
Oh yes. Yeah, I'll get onto that right now. Let's
And
see.
is the rent estimate like mandatory? Do we have to do it for every
Yes.
single comp?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Cool. So let me show you guys. Delete all these.
What would be an example of a note that he can leave?
For these, it could be like fully renovated.
Mm.
You could put that's like pretty much rental ready or rent ready. Where like an investor did come in, but they did like they pretty much did lipstick, right? As is comps.
Makes sense.
He could do the same thing. Like it's like, you know, I mean, we already know it's as is. I don't know what else he could put as is.
Right. He could.
You
Yeah.
could put, because like obviously these already have links, right? It's like he doesn't necessarily have to add the notes, but if it's something so that way
Something
you're
we
able
want to
to
pay
look
attention
at
to.
it, yeah, it's like it's able to distinguish like the difference of it, or it's something where it's like it's not like, for example, here in ARV, it's like ARV, we automatically think, you know, it's a fully renovated property, but the market is not showing that. So, you know, Walid is able to do that based off of the notes. And then here too, like we're thinking about active listings, but let's say if there's no active listings, these are just pending. And it's like it takes into consideration the price and then also the days on market, how long they've been lasting there. So like for example here, right? Like this property sold for 350, right? But these houses, they probably did not get renovated, but we're trying to be very conservative as far as with our pricing. So it will take this into consideration. We'll see right now too what it does. Um any other questions based off of this comps and rents?
Gucci.
No, I'm good.
Good. Awesome. All right, let's go back to the deal snapshot. So you could see here, actually it does not take into consideration the price. And the reason why is because it has a healthy days on market. So if the days on market would have been, and let's just change this up, right? Let's end up changing this to 75, 90, and then this 80. It will end up considering all of that, and then it will pretty much change our ARV to be conservative. Or it's like it's taking this into consideration where these prices is like
This is exactly how I turned just one penny
properties are selling for around this much. They're taking
into
about 2 months, 3 months to get sold.
$30,000.
Let's be conservative.
Zach Ginn recommended that we start a text blasting campaign in Colorado. First, you need to set yourself up to start texting. Maximilian Deer has a video about it, but here's how I got set up for texting. Currently, we're in Zach Ginn's paid school group called M2M. You can find it at joinm2m.com. From here, XLead support literally handled everything for me. All I had to do was get my business registered. Then, I pulled a list of tired landlords from XLeads and started text blasting.
My
Each text cost just 1 penny. And our very first day texting, we got a hot lead. We then got the property under contract for $270,000. All we had to do was find a buyer. Maximilian Deer said he could help us out with that. He wholesales nationwide at maxdispo.com.
So like
we signed the JV agreement with him at noon, and by 5 p.m., he had a buyer ready to sign at $300,000. From there, Max's transaction coordinator, Nikki, handled all the title work, got the paperwork done, and handled the rest of the deal. And then the check was as easy as that. Shout out to Maximilian Deer and Zach Ginn for all your...
It's like I think it's like a 5% adjustment or something like that.
Does it max out at anything? Any number?
Once it gets to like 120 days or plus, like that's pretty much the max.
Okay.
Like 120 or 200, something like that. Waleed,
Did you
got that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, David?
are you gonna go into exit strategy, offers and stuff?
Let me do this really quick. So rent cast really quick. Fuck. You know how to do this, right? Waleed, rent cast.
Yeah, we just add like all the details for the property. We add the address, then we add.
You need a 1 at the start.
Oh shit.
Then we add like the details, how big is it, and the beds and bath, and then it gives us like how much would it rent for, right?
Yes. Bats and it's 2,000 square feet. So 2,320.
So the acquisition sheet will have this filled out, and then I'll give my own rent according to like what they say.
Yeah, if they have tenants in place, you'll have it in active rent. And so I have the logic based off of if you fill out active rent, it's going to make that as a priority. And then if it's empty, it will default to market rent. So we will end up going to crime grade. And so this is where you're able to see what market's in. So you look at the zip code, you'll explore, you'll scroll down, and it will show that it's a C minus, but we'll put it as a C. And then as far as acquisitions, that's or I'm sorry, for the underwriter, that's pretty much it, right? Acquisition comes in, David comes in, has a phone call with them, fills everything else out. So let's say if it's just market rent, so it's vacant, asking price, they're asking for 200,000.
Please leave your message for
We'll put it as light. So now with the exit strategy, so this is where it's David's part. You'll be able to see as far as traditional buyer, buy and hold, offer, and also novation, right? And so I have it where it's a 3-tier offer, and essentially, when we first give out like the first offer, we
The low
want
ball.
that, yeah, we want to like really lowball them, and we'll end up offering the lowest. They're gonna say no. We go through our whole sales process. We are on their side. We are trying to negotiate with them. We'll end up we'll talk to the underwriters on your behalf to try to see what we could do, right? They will come out with the counter offer. We end up coming back. Negotiating offer is 130. We negotiate again. If they do not accept, max offer is 163 based off of $20,000 wholesale fee. Now,
Right.
if the numbers are tight and it's like, we're almost there, we could adjust this to get it under contract. Because mind you, we are being conservative with repairs and also with ARV, right? It's like ARV realistically is 350, and it's like we could we could end up adjusting it if it's needed, but it's very conservative for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is for traditional buyer. Let's say if it's where the neighborhood, there's a lot of landlords there and like they purchase these properties and they rent them. This logic doesn't go based off of the 1% rule, because if this went based on the 1% rule, that would mean that if if the rent is going for 2,300, that means that the house is worth 230,000. So it goes more complex. And with the 1%, it goes based off of the cap rate and then also the cash on cash return, and considering in what market class it's in. So realistically, like if it's renting out for this much, a landlord would be comfortable at purchasing it 20,000 plus over whatever these numbers are, right? So if as far as with choosing which one's best, I would I would like to say that go based off of what is the
The
closest to their
motivation.
asking price.
Oh, asking. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what's closer to their asking price, so that way there's not really enough like not there's not a lot of like pull between you and the seller. It's like
I mean,
we're really close and we could negotiate.
won't most of them just be near Novation?
Not every single deal is going to be a novation deal. So I mean, I guess you could put it where it's like,
So if someone's at 180, am I gonna try to do the Novation or am I gonna try to do traditional?
I would say do traditional first, and then if they don't budge in traditional, then let's do novation. I think that would be the best route. It's a good thing you brought that up. So yeah, so for novation, with in this case, right, they're asking for 200,000, you know, and they're not budging with the traditional offer, then you know we could end up, it's a good property, right? It's livable. The What's really important when it comes to innovations is the mechanicals, right? Because that's what will end up passing a conventional loan, a V8 loan, because those don't need to be replaced. So if they're asking for 200, everything seems good in the house, it's livable, someone's able to move in there, that's when we're pivoting to innovation.
Hello.
So
Hey, did I miss a call
Innovations,
from you
like
earlier?
the less
No,
optical or the less
I don't even know
obstacle
who this is.
This is Anthony. I think we spoke
mechanicals, like the less it needs
last
to
month
work
about that
on, the
property you were
more
selling.
Novation
Yep.
ready it is.
Yep.
Oh
And
no,
it's
you
like,
didn't miss a
and
call
so
from me, but the property is at
to add on
911
top of
Berry
that,
Street.
they would go
911
based
Berry
off
Street.
of, let's
Yeah,
say if it's a property
You still selling that by
that
chance?
is fully distressed,
sure.
right? Property that's
In
fully
Toledo, right?
distressed.
How much you
So
looking to
Yeah,
get for that one?
will end up inputting
15.
all the links
15.
that are
Okay,
distressed
cool.
properties that sold
If I
on
remember correctly, you were
MLS.
away on
So
vacation,
let's say
right?
if our cash offer
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds about
doesn't
right. Remember.
doesn't make
Is
sense,
this is
right?
it's a vacant
But
property, I think I
maybe
remember,
if
right?
we post it on the
Yes.
MLS, there
Okay,
probably is
okay,
a good
cool.
chance that someone will end up
How
wanting
soon
to
you looking
buy
to get
it.
this done?
Because now we're looking
As
at
soon as possible.
all of
As soon as
the.
possible? Okay. Could you
It's like,
remind me really quick what the conditions were?
I the house hasn't been lived in over 5 years. I
Over
rode
5
past there the
years.
other day, and the doors are um boarded up, so I don't know.
Okay, okay. Um, well, shoot. I appreciate you reaching back out. Can I pass your number to my partner David? He's the one who's usually in charge of getting the information and everything on the property and getting the offer out to you.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. What's your best email?
ANONEW72@gmail.com.
ANONEW.
72@gmail.com.
All right, cool. And this number is the best one to call you back at?
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks, Winona. My name is Anthony again, and my partner David will be calling you pretty shortly.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks, bye. Yo, she wants 15K for that property.
which one?
911 Berry Street.
Which one's that one?
I don't know. I was just scrolling through a CRM and it just randomly picked her.
And you found one?
I always do that though.
Deadass?
Well, I was gonna bring it up to you. So I was looking at all of our inbound calls, and she called us, and we've been trying to sell her for the last 2 months, and she called us. So, like, we have to set up inbound calls to either David or my phone number because a lot of people are calling us and we're not seeing it.
Yeah,
And
we could
she was one of
set
them.
it up where
She was on
we could set it
vacation.
up where. Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we'll do. We could set it up where we forward the numbers to whoever it is.
Hey, run the comps on
I
that
don't
one
know if
live. We got a live deal on the hook. We got a live deal. She wants to offer. Run the shit live. Go call her, David. Lock that shit up. She's ready to sell.
All right, let's do this. Send that lead to Waleed,
Mm-hmm.
so that way he could comp it.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying this is live training
He
right
can
here.
fill it out.
I literally got a deal. She's ready. It's in the side chat.
Well, where at?
To the right. Like in the little thingamabobber. The bubble. Like when you click
Oh,
on the.
yes, I see it. Yo, Waleed, are
Wally,
you
do you see
here?
that?
Yeah, I'm here.
Share your screen. Or if you don't have to, but run your comps.
Have
Alright,
have
just a
them
minute.
share screen.
Share your screen.
Okay, just a moment.
If you
And
go
then
to
you have that copy, Waleed. So like every time you will always make a new copy for it. But that's your main one.
Yeah, I got it. I know how to do it.
Awesome.
Just a moment.
And I am gonna end up heading out pretty soon once we're done here.
You're just getting started. What you
Is it
mean?
Arabic?
I gotta go to the gym, gang.
Warming up, gang.
Yeah, y'all. This is your guys' job now,
This is your guys' shot.
bro. Do you know what time I went to sleep, bro? I went to sleep at fucking 3:30, and I woke up at 6.
Jesus.
I messaged David. I was like, bro, hopefully David is fucking awake. I was like, I need some help.
Oh, I forgot. I have to use a different browser.
But W David, thank you for helping me.
Mm-hmm.
David, do you have like what any feedback? Like, do you think that sheet will help you?
No, no feedback. I think I'm good with how it is. We'll have to figure out the mechanicals of it later.
Let me actually do that now.
You gonna call that lady, David? Send her a contract today. Lock that shit up.
Well,
If
first
if
we
it,
need
if
to
it
figure out.
pencils,
Yeah, well, first we need to figure out how. I still need to figure out with Jason how to do the automated contract thing, and I still need to rewrite the Eric Klein script to our shit. I was gonna do that today,
so
but yeah, I'll give her a call this evening. I was gonna do the Eric Klein stuff after this call. I need to be able to make sure that I can send a contract during a call because Eric Klein processes 30 or 40-minute call contract.
you could put her on hold. We could do that for you. I'll do that for you. I just want to see this shit live since we're all here now. You could do all that shit later. Jason's about to dip. We're all dispersing.
Yo, Anthony, can you tell me the conditions and price for this one?
She wants 15,000. Um,
They
condition.
asking 15?
I'm assuming it's just a full gut. She said nobody's been living in there for a while. Exactly, Stanley. All right. Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't like this.
What? What, the red?
Like
Just change mine. 'Cause mine's less, right?
yeah.
And just change it to like dark purple or less jarring, but still noticeable. That's not dark purple. Look at go to the bottom ones. Look at to the right a little bit. Up more towards the bottom.
These. Oh shit.
Yeah. Like still black, but not jarring. I'm so hungry. Oh shit, let me see if that got added.
Can I get a can I lock cells.
Please leave. Telephone number 3.
I'm gonna get a snack.
Fucking dumb bitch. Oh, I see.
Yo, Jason,
Yo,
can you send me the website for knowing the property, the area ranking, like the neighborhood ranking?
yeah, let me send that to you right now.
Yo, Jason, can you see my screen? Because this website is not working for me.
Let me see. Not working.
Yeah, it's giving this thing. However, I tried to search for it, but it doesn't allow me to like get a result.
Let me let's see. What did I send you?
No, I don't think it's something with your link because I actually tried to search it. Like you see,
It's there. Let's see. Let's see another one.
there's something called crime mapping. Let me try if this works.
What's the zip code? Yeah, crime mapping. Yeah, try that one.
Yeah, enter an address, landmark, or zip code. Maybe try this. What's that? I think that's for a different thing. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Actually works. For right now, I mean, the only thing that we could do is that David just looks it up. There's like, uh, it probably has to do with
I think it's something with the IP or
yeah, I think so too. It's fine. David could end up looking it up and posting it. Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Alright, then I'm done with this comp.
Okay, can you send me the link for that one?
Yeah. It's in the chat. It's in the thread for the voice chat.
All right, so heavy repairs, ARV is 108. Let me market rent's at 1,000. Grade is at a D. So not even for a buy and hold investor or even a traditional. All right, let's look at innovation. 81 days. There was one that sold. It looks pretty beat up. But my question is, how much did we? 45,000. F20. F27. Where are these from? Oh, I see. Engine B24. The 0.90 minus B22. 49. Am I retarded? The only issue is that this one, it is an as is comp, but this one in Toledo. I'm just curious what the conditions look like. Medium, 8,000. The only thing that's wrong as far as the formula is this one. Engine B24. B25. Oh, I see. That's what is wrong with it. Not supposed to be. Supposed to be.
I'm back. Sorry.
24.
I am back. Would you
B24. Average as is price. B5. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. The one there. So really quick, Waleed. So for these, are you looking at my screen?
Yeah.
All right.
Just
So
a
for
moment.
like these, so when are you looking at my screen?
I can't see anything. I don't know if it's from my side.
No, I see a black screen as well.
All right, you see?
Yeah, now I see.
Okay, cool. All right, so for as is comps, we're
Yeah, it has to be less than 90 days on market. Is that correct?
no, not only that, but also Anthony had mentioned that it's like pretty much a distressed property that it will need a full rehab, right?
Pretty much,
And so
because
yeah,
she didn't mention that, but I think I saw it in the notes, and I'm just assuming that.
yeah, I mean, could have asked.
I could have, but
But
I thought, I thought David was gonna call her right then and there. I don't know, cause she was ready. She was like, "Yeah, down."
yeah, so with these two properties, that would be the only thing. Would be, I would, I would have picked, I would have picked two properties that really look distressed. Like these properties look like they're livable. Like somebody is able to live in here, and
Yeah.
like if we're comparing a property that's a distressed property, like it's basically like no one could move in there. Like even like as sitting as how it is, like literally no one. The only person that would want to move in there is a squatter, somebody that like doesn't have anywhere else to stay. They'll live in there, right? But
Yeah.
a regular person, they would not want to live in there. So these comps, I would not consider them.
Yeah, I
Like
think I
with
think I switched things up with the cash comms. See this one? I think this one should have been in the as is, like
yeah,
the opposite.
yeah. This one, I mean, it's still livable, but it's like it's all original. It's like an old house. It's like it all depends on the seller. Like this one, like someone would still they sold it for 45, but it's still like somebody's able to come in. It's just dirty. Like it's just they could clean it up and somebody could still live in there. There was no other houses that was sold on the market that like looked distressed, looked worse than this.
Yeah, that's the worst I could find.
Okay. So then I wouldn't even add them in here.
Yeah.
Please leave your message for
All of these, I would keep it like that. This one looks nice. It pretty much looks rent ready. Like it's not fully renovated. It is renovated, but it's more like lipstick. It has all carpet.
I felt everything is new except for the carpets. So that's why I said it's fully renovated.
For the area that it's in, I would say that this is pretty much like rent ready.
Yeah, I got it.
Like it's not like the investor didn't come in like if you see the blinds, like they didn't
Mm-hmm.
switch out the blinds. This
Yeah.
board is still original. Like an investor, like when it comes to ARV, it's pretty much where like an investor comes in, does like a full on renovation. He doesn't do carpet, right? Like he updates all the trim, like he makes it look more modern. This looks like it's like a buy and hold investor came in and did lipstick. Like this is what lipstick means is that they did paint, they did carpet. Reason why they do carpet is because it's the cheapest. Carpet is the cheapest compared to like
Yeah, I
putting
understand.
on like vinyl or something like that, right? They did paint. They didn't change out the trims, right? And it's like, yeah, they did kitchen. Yeah, they did. They probably did flooring. But I mean, that's only you can't put carpet here. They made this look nice. And so if we look at this, so this could be our ARV, right? If you couldn't find anything, but the only detail that I put is not fully renovated. I would put I put
She said we could send
I
a.
put rent ready.
She said we could send a photographer there.
For which one? No,
Barry.
but why are we gonna do that?
Hmm?
why were we gonna do that?
Why?
Like,
We don't
like if
have
you look
to.
at the numbers,
Mhm.
like if you
I
look at
saw.
the numbers,
I was just texting. She said, "Please text me," so I had to text her something to like get her back.
oh, I
Like,
see.
yeah. So I'm like,
It all
if I had
depends.
told her yeah, yeah. I seen their a heavy rehab shit.
So it all depends on the level of the condition. So like if it's a heavy rehab where it's like a full gut, and then we still need to add in mechanicals, you know, it goes to negative. Like even like just if it's just
She said it's
I
boarded
wouldn't
up.
even
Could be a
for
heavier.
heavy rehab like uh, a buy and hold investor. I mean, maybe like somebody that buys a lot, maybe, but usually when it comes to buy and hold investors, they like to buy between lights and
Yeah, I was
medium.
gonna say this is probably closer to her. I would. She says she's not sure on the condition, by the way. So we would have to send a photographer there.
But like, what is she like? When was the last time that she had seen it? When she did see it that time? Like, how was the condition of it? Like, is this somebody could move in there? Like, it just needs a cleanup, or like, like no one is able to move in there, pretty much. Like, is the mechanicals like? Do they need to? Is David here?
Not sure.
But like even then, like if it's an older house, she's asking for 15,000.
Well,
Like what year is
you
it?
never give the seller their price, right? Never. So I was gonna throw her like
Well, I mean, if
10K.
it's,
What was the initial
I
offer
mean,
there?
but it's
8.8. Yeah, that was been my initial offer. I was like, well, our first offer is coming in around 8 to 9,000.
yeah, but it's like it's based off of this is what I mean. Fucking A, 911 Berry Street. Because that's just base repairs. So
So, guys, do you need me to do anything else, or am I good to go?
no, that's pretty much it. As long as you understand the sheets, then we should be good.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's it